Right guys, I'm going to show you a new swordsmanship technique. Now this comes from one of the earliest things. We're talking 11, 12, 1300, somewhere around there. And it's been given to me by another YouTuber who I think you should go and have a look at. He's called Tales from Dawn Till Dusk or Dusk Till Dawn. I'll put it on the screen here. And I'll put a link to him below, so go and have a go. Go and see his channel. Please subscribe and support him. But this is I've asked him if he's found any swordsmanship, and this is what he's found, and it's really early swordsmanship. It's the earliest we've ever found so far, so it's really important. So let's have a look at what this description is. Remember, it is a description from a tale, but it doesn't matter. It shows in that time what they expected swordsmanship to look like. So let's have a look. Okay, there's a samurai, and he has his sword sheathed. I don't know if he's armoured or not armoured. I'm not sure, we'll have to ask. But basically his sword is sheathed and he's in trouble. So somebody is charging at him from behind him, he's running away. He's like, oh sugar. So but because they're catching him, just as the sword is about to come down, he sidesteps, and because the guy's overreached like that, he's tripped over and fell. So he's running, he sidesteps, draws his sword and cracks the guy right in the centre of the head like that, yeah? Then somebody else comes to him, and before he can sheath his sword, somebody else is chasing him as well. So he's chasing, but this time what he does, he thinks that person saw that, they won't fall for that trick again. So what he does is he just crouches down, and the guy trips over him, he stands up, cuts down his head. For those eagle-eyed people out there, that's a skill that's found in the Bansen Shukai. And in Nato Ryu's Book of Samurai, don't forget that there. So it's a skill that's at least 500-year-old in the samurai times. So, right, okay, now he kills that man. Another man comes out, a third man, and he's like, Jesus Christ, what is going on? And he runs again, and he's running. So are we getting a pattern here? That it's okay to run if you're a samurai. So he's running away, but he's running with his sword, and the guy's nearly on him here. So he turns around and uses a spear instantly. So he's there, he's running, the guy's catching him, boom. Now remember, samurai often wear gloves, leather, calf gloves, that type of thing. Thin leather gloves. So it wouldn't be ridiculous to have him half-swording, okay? So he does that, but as he stabs him like a spear, the guy drops on the floor, wounded, he comes down and cuts his right arm off at the shoulder. So it's this arm, right at the shoulder. So this is what actually happens. Samurai is going along, he's being chased by his enemy. He sidesteps, comes out, cuts. Somebody else is chasing him, he's running away. He creeps down, they go over it, cuts, bang, yeah? And then somebody else follows chasing him again, he's like, Jesus Christ. He turns, stabs, and cuts, yeah? So that's the sort of swordsmanship that's going on in this world. Sidestep, cut. Crouch, bang, cut. Instant turn and stab. Yep, half handing the sword. Then cutting someone's arm off when they're on the floor so that they can't stab you. So they're on the floor, wounded, so you want to take his head, you just go right at his shoulder, cut into his shoulder, as his arm goes limp, you can then take his head. So I don't know what happens after that, but do subscribe to the other channel and keep up with his stories. They're really cool little stories, and I'm going to ask him if he'll get involved in helping me work on old swordsmanship. So there you go guys, what do you think? Get yourself a copy of the Book of Bushido out now on Audible, and everybody is loving, and we've got great sales now, and people are enjoying How to Be a Modern Samurai. That's really become a bit of a classic, that. So it's on Audible, Book of Bushido is on Audible. Also, there's also my new book, Samurai Death Cult. So there you go. Right, here we go.